let's talk about the new AI capabilities from Box and why this needs to be a wake-up call for you as a security leader. Box just released a new AI component called Box Extract, and I want to use their words to describe it. So this is agentic data extraction for smart process automation. Okay, retrieve structured data from your unstructured content at scale. That sounds good, but maybe not. Automate with AI-powered extraction agents and workflows, and they have APIs and workflows that can be built on top of this. So this is I would say, a expected type of development from a provider like Box, right? Clearly, every vendor, every SaaS provider is utilizing AI to add value for their customers. And Box, which has traditionally been just a file storage site, nothing fancy. No offense, Box, nothing fancy, right? And now, of course, they've utilized this new technology to allow their customers to build AI agents that can analyze all of these files, because they're just files, right? It's spreadsheets and Word documents and PDFs, et cetera, unstructured, a big pile of unstructured data on the site. And extract value from it by applying and analyzing it for some structure, building some agentic workflows to then do things with this. And there can be a lot of value for it, but as a security team, this is potentially pretty scary, right? Because chances are, well, first of all, do you know with a high degree of confidence whether or not your users are using Box? For many organizations, the answer is no, they're not using it, and the answer is wrong, right? There's a lot of shadow IT out there, especially for something as straightforward and useful as file sharing with users outside of organizations. You got files that are too big to email. Maybe your SharePoint site is locked down properly. So what this is going to do is, first of all, allow end users to build these extraction agents and workflows and then hand these things off to even other downstream systems through integrations or through APIs that's going to utilize and access this potentially large, uncontrolled, unstructured, untagged, uncategorized pile of data files that your users have put in Box. So as a security team, first of all, we need to treat this as a really good example of the types of innovation and AI-ification, if that's a word, AI enablement that is going to happen in every single SaaS platform that people are using. If it hasn't happened in the last 6 months, it's going to happen in the next 6 months. So you have to be prepared for that and think about the worst case scenario. Now, the worst case scenario in this example isn't necessarily something bad, but it's that your end users outside of your control and outside of your visibility are now going to be able to automate workflows on top of things where, you might have people in HR analyzing job applicants through some sort of workflow. You might have someone in finance analyzing invoices and doing something with this. Those could all be really valuable to the business. And this is, I think, a really good example of where we want to, as security leaders, take on the stance of, hey, this type of new technology can be really valuable to business. We want to enable you to do this in a secure way and not do it in an insecure way. The real worst case scenario is that these AI agents are built outside of your visibility and control. You have no review of them. You have no observation into what's going on. They take this data and then it just gets out of control, and there's sensitive data in there that is now lost to the business or exfiltrated, or who knows where it goes. So the takeaway here is, first of all, use technical controls to get a clear picture of, are your users utilizing Box? They should not be able to do that outside of your control from your corporate managed devices. Or from your corporate managed networks. If they are using it, that needs to be through an enterprise managed account. Utilize single sign-on, apply controls, et cetera, and get a sense for what type of data is in there, the type of data, the amount of data, and utilize either Box or some third-party mechanism to provide some sort of basic categorization so you get a sense for the risk level. Encourage these folks to adopt this new technology, but make sure there's a security review as they go through this process and understand not just how could this data be managed directly, but what sort of downstream systems or other AI agents could be utilizing this Box API or some sort of integration workflow between AI systems as this data flows through. This is a complicated world. It's fast moving. We really want to enable the business to securely adopt this new type of technology. Box has some great case studies already of how organizations have utilized this to save a lot of time, save a lot of effort, and really deliver value to the business. But we have to do this with the right level of visibility and control. Thank you. Stay safe out there and have a good day.